2. Work shapes character. If you want to live well, you have to work hard. This is important. Work is a practice that uplifts the spirit and molds character. This statement is not an exaggeration. About 10 years ago, during a conversation with a German consul, I heard these words: the significance of labor lies not only in pursuing achievements, also in perfecting one's inner self. The primary purpose of work is to refine one's spirit and enhance one's character. In other words, it is about wholeheartedly dedicating oneself to the tasks at hand, focusing intensely and striving for excellence. By doing so, we cultivate our inner selves and develop a profound and noble character. The idea that work shapes character is supported by numerous examples throughout history, both in the East and the West. Just open the biographies of great individuals, and you will see it everywhere without exception. Those who have achieved great success have done so through relentless effort, enduring hardships, and immersing themselves in their pursuits. Through their tremendous efforts, they not only accomplished remarkable feats, but also cultivated their own perfect character. There is a thought-provoking story that illustrates this point. On the island of New Britain in the South Pacific, there is a village of an uncivilized tribe. The people there believe in the idea that labor is a virtue. Their lives are infused with a simple philosophy of work. Diligent labor shapes a beautiful soul, and good work originates from a good heart. In this village, the main form of labor is slash and burn agriculture, with sweet potatoes as the primary crop. There is no concept of work as drudgery among them. The villagers pursue two goals through their work: the beautiful results of labor and the cultivation of character. They strive to do their work perfectly and, in the process, refine their own character. The villagers comment on the state of each other's fields, the growth of the crops, and the smell of the soil. Those whose fields are meticulously cultivated are praised as having noble character and earn the respect of the entire village. In other words, the villagers judge a person's character based on the results of their work, whether their fields are tidy and their crops abundant. Those who excel in their field work and achieve remarkable results are considered outstanding and noble individuals. For them, labor is a means to obtain food for survival, but it is also a means to refine their spirit and cultivate their character. The phrase excellent work can only be accomplished by excellent individuals encapsulates their simple yet insightful view of labor, which is prevalent in primitive societies. In Western societies that have brought modern civilization to humanity, the idea that labor is toil is quite common, stemming from Christian teachings. This viewpoint is clearly expressed in the story of Adam and Eve at the beginning of the Bible as our human ancestors. They were expelled from the Garden of Eden for eating the forbidden fruit in the paradise. They did not need to labor, but after their exile, they had to work with a painful heart in order to obtain food. In this well-known story, people had to accept labor as a punishment to redeem their original sin. Thus, labor became a negative and derogatory concept in people's consciousness. In other words, for Europeans and Americans, labor was originally seen as a painful and detestable act, leading to the development of a modern labor perspective. Working hours should be minimized, and remuneration should be maximized. However, such a labor perspective did not exist in Japan. Moreover, in the past, the Japanese, regardless of their occupation, worked diligently from morning till night. They believed that although labor was arduous, it brought joy, a sense of pride, and an understanding of the meaning of life. They regarded labor as a noble act. Many excellent craftsmen felt a sense of pride and fulfillment when they dedicated themselves to honing their skills and creating aesthetically pleasing products. They considered labor not only as a means to develop their skills, but also as a practice to refine their spirit and perfect their character, a discipline for self-realization and personal growth. It can be said that most Japanese people once held this profound and correct view of labor and life. However, in recent years, with the gradual westernization of society, the labor perspective of the Japanese has undergone significant changes. As mentioned at the beginning of this chapter, labor is now seen as a means to obtain the necessities of life, and it is viewed as a necessary evil. Consequently, many Japanese perceive labor as a mere chore, or even despise it and dislike working.